Welcome to Toffee TV. There's my 3 talking points from Everton, the Leicester City 2 at Goodison. What a disappointing night tonight at Goodison Park. Everton way off it tonight with a really poor performance, and Leicester thoroughly deserving of the 3 points. And the manager certainly got some food for thought after that one, because it was a way below what I'm sure he expects of Everton, certainly what I expect of Everton Football Club tonight in terms of that performance. The first half especially was utterly dreadful. It really was. First thing I'm going to talk about tonight is our midfield. The midfield for me just right now needs looking at. It really does. And it's not because I don't rate the players in there, because I do. I think we've got 3 really good midfield players in there. I think we've also got James Garn, we've got the core, Tom Davis, who were on the bench. All had something different. But the 3 who start, which is Idrissa Gana Gueye, Amadou Onana and Alex Iwobi, I think we have to find a way to use them properly. Or we have to change them and bring one of the other lads in and mix it up. Because just right now, we're not competing probably the way we were a few games ago, and we're certainly, when we're on the front, we're not creating anything really enough from there. Onana for me tonight was really poor. You know, I know he's a young lad and he'll have the ups and downs. He's come into a new league and all of that, but he wasn't even doing one or the other tonight. He was playing almost as a number 8, but wasn't box to box, wasn't getting on the ball enough. He'd have been better playing the same way he did against Crystal Palace when the manager employed, a double 6 really, him and Idrissa Gueye, and he sat a little bit deeper, and it allowed him to get his passing range going. It allowed Iwobi to be busy more in the middle. I thought tonight what it looked like to me, and I haven't done the analysis stuff and had a look at the average positions and stuff, but tonight, just with my eyes sat there, Iwobi was also an 8, and he was trying to press, but he was wary of getting back into Leicester's midfield. Now, we know that Leicester like to drop in. You could see it all night. Tielemans dropping in, Soumari was dropping in. And maybe the idea was to push our 2 midfield players, our 8, onto those 2. Well, it didn't happen. And you could tell after 15, 20 minutes it wasn't happening. I just wonder whether or not the manager may have tinkered with it there. But we have to find a way to get the best out of all 3 players. So whether it is a double 6 or whether, I don't know. I don't know, because Onana for me just right now isn't doing enough. He's strolling through games. We need him to drive with the ball. He's playing at a slower pace. So for me, he's got to do a bit more. And I think that midfield, we need to find a way to complement each other to get the best out of it. It's got to be more creative than what it is. It simply has. We can't just accept it and go, well, it is what it is. It can't be, because every midfield has got goals in it. Their midfield has scored tonight. Harvey Barnes, their wing, has scored tonight. Ours haven't. And we haven't got enough. We just played 2 games since we beat Palace and haven't scored a goal. We've got to find a better way, and that might be we have to break it up and use it slightly differently. Then so be it. That's what we have to do. But I think personally, let me know what you think, but I think personally we have to find a better way to use the midfield. Second thing is set pieces. We are simply dreadful. Attacking set pieces I'm talking about. We've massively improved defensively off set pieces, despite what some journalists would try to tell you in press conferences or lead you to believe. We are much better defensively off set pieces, but offensively we are awful. We are simply awful off them. We literally go over to that corner flag and just toss a ball in anywhere. We don't put it in with any real pace. We don't aim for the flick on. Excuse me. It's just thrown in the hope that someone might get a head on, and it isn't good enough. And it's an area that needs massive work, because it could get you the goal that gives you the lead or kills a game off, and we're not using it. We don't even connect with them. We're not even like crosses coming and we get headers in and the keeper's having to make all kinds of saves. We're just really poor at them, and I'll extend that to throw-ins as well. We are awful with throw-ins. We give We give the ball away so much from our throw. It's mad, or we throw it to a player who's under pressure and they end up losing it anyway. So those two, areas of set plays, we have to get better at. Other teams use it to their advantage, and I don't think we're using it to our advantage. And for a team that doesn't exactly create lots of goals and doesn't score lots of goals from open play, then we have to simply do something about this. We have to give ourselves a better chance to score goals. We're not scoring enough goals. The goal to game outlay is terrible. It's absolutely terrible, and it's not going to get better if we're throwing opportunities away. There's no point, getting corners in games when we're no threat off them. So it's something that's got to be worked on, and the throw-ins as well. The throw-ins are awful. The throw-ins to us are simply a reason to go back, and we always end up with the ball back to the goalkeeper. It's terrible. And then the third one is unsurprising, again, and people might be, raise their eyes to the heavens, I don't know, but it's the forwards. We need more forward plays, and it's only gonna happen in January, and it has to happen in January. January for me is a huge month for Everton Football Club this time. It's a massive window. It's a window where it'll determine where Everton end in the Premier League this season, and whether they're going to be involved in another scrap or whether they're going to comfortably be away from it and looking upwards. Because right now we haven't got goals in this team. That's all. We can point to the odd goal that a winger scored. Anthony Gordon's got 3. Brilliant. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's got 1. He's injured again, it looks like. Maupai's got 1. Dwight McNeil's got 2. Damari Gray's got 1. It's just not good enough. James Maddison has got 5, I think, in his last 4 games alone. You look around the league, other players have got goals in them. We just simply don't have it. And therefore, January, Everton have got to be on the front foot with this and try to get deals done in December, so that when the window opens, they're in our club and we're ready to go with them. It's got to be the way. There must be players in Europe who are available for loan, who aren't getting game time. And Everton must also have targets. They have money to spend. They threw a 27 million pound bid in for Mudryk towards the end of the window, so there must be some money available. And Everton quite simply have to be on the front foot. We've been linked with the likes of Kamada, who is an attacking midfielder. Mohamed Kudus, and I know people might laugh at that now and go, no chance, but that's who Everton were interested in and still are. But there must be other players who are going to come in and add a threat to this side, because you can be fine defensively. I still think we're giving up too many shots, but hey ho, you can be fine defensively. Midfield can work hard, and I've done a bit on the midfield at point number 1. It could be better balanced if we had forward players who got goals. Then the onus might change on that midfield. But right now, the way we are, all 3 of these things, these points tonight, all link back into the same thing, and that is we do not score enough goals. We don't carry enough of a threat. We don't create enough chances. Tonight we've had 12 attempts at goal. Leicester have had 22 as the away side. 8 on target, I think Leicester had. Everton had 2. 1 was a header from Tarkowski, keeper's made a good save. The other one was Dominic Calvert-Lewin's 1-on-1. Other than that, we've not hit the target. So forward players are an absolute must. Now, Frank Lampard and the recruitment team are probably like, yeah, we know, and we're trying. Well, good, because that's where all the focus must be this January. For me, it's a huge January transfer window. It's not a great month for doing business, I accept that, it really isn't. But right now, we don't have anything in this squad, not anywhere near enough goals to keep us away from any trouble and to get us higher up the league. And it'll undo the good work that's gone into recruiting your defence, for recruiting midfield, if you can't put the ball in the back of the net. On another night, other forward players have the opportunities we had tonight. Have a Wobie's chance and he pops it in the corner, and one has Dominic Calvert-Lewin's chance and he sticks it in. Everton could win the game, or certainly get something out the game. And Fulham last week, we had opportunities, 3 or 4 really good opportunities to score. We didn't. There's been lots of games this season. We need goals brought in January. It's a huge month for us, and I know I'm repeating myself and repeating, other people will have the same view as well, but I do think it's a massive month for us, and I think all 3 points I've talked about tonight all drop back into the same issue. So yeah, they're my 3 talking points. Thanks for watching. Check out Ped's video. I've done a match reaction as well. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you later.